All right, welcome back. In this tutorial, we'll be going over how to create a Web3 connection button that you could use for your Web3 game that you'll be making in Unity. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. First thing you're going to do is create a canvas. So we're going to go over here to the UI and go to create canvas. Then we're going to need a button for our user to click. So we're going to go to UI button and add a button. Just rename this button. It's going to be the connect. All right, let's just add the text to that button. Set that to connect. All right. Now, I'm going to add a script to our button. And we're going to call this script Web3. Going to make a new script. First thing we're going to need is access to the Unity UI. So we're going to get that by saying using Unity engine.ui. All right. And the second thing we're going to need is using system dot runtime dot interrupt services. And that's going to allow us to connect to the JavaScript in our web browser. Right. Next, we're going to declare some variables. All right. So we are going to utilize this code. You're going to go to docs.unity3d.com/manual. This web address that you see right here, it'll be in the description of this video. And then we want to copy this DLL import.internal along with the following line of code. Just paste that right here in our Web3. And we're going to change this to send. And we're going to pass in a variable string that we call message. All right. Then the next variable we are going to declare is a string variable called address. We're going to set that to empty. Like that. Then we're going to create a function. Public void connect. We're going to say connect wallet. I like that better. All right. This connect wallet function is going to call our send function. It's going to pass in the message to the browser to connect. And then we're going to want to receive a response from the browser. And we're going to call that function set address. And this is also going to take a string. And we're going to call that add. New address. New address. All right. Then we want to run an if statement that says if address is equal to nothing, then we want to set it. Address is equal to new address. Then we need one more variable to grab the text of our connect button so that we can display the address after we connect. And so what we're going to do is say public text, and that's going to be button text. All right. Then we're going to say button text dot text is equal to address. Right? And that's how we're set up that. Then we want to go back into Unity. What did I do here? So you want to make sure you use double quotes and not single quotes on here. Otherwise, you'll get an error in Unity. So if you got an error at the bottom from using the single quotes, you fix that by using the double quotes instead of the single quotes. All right, now you want to go back to our connect button and scroll down to where you see the button. All right. And then right here, there's the on-click function. We want to add an instance and drag our button right here in this area. And that will allow us to select our Web3 Connect Wallet function that we just made. All right, now when we click this, it will call the Connect Wallet function that we just created in order to connect to the Metamask or any other Web3 wallet that you may have. So next thing you're going to do is create this plugins folder. So you're going to just right click, create new folder. I already have a folder. And then you want to name it plugins. It has to be named plugins, otherwise this will not work. Plugins is a folder that Unity uses when it's exporting the WebGL in order to connect with interop services outside of the Unity. So you want to create this plugins folder, and then you want to create this Web3 file by going to Notepad. And in this Notepad, we are going to copy this from the Unity website in the description. And you just need to copy this all the way down to this first function. Just copy it, paste it there, and then once you copy that, then you want to grab this end of the function and paste that in there so that this is closed off by that and this is closed off by that. All right, then you want to save as into the plugins folder, and you want to save that as web3.js lib. Make sure you put the dot in there, dot JavaScript JS lib, and then hit save. All right, next we want to change our hello to our send function, and we want to pass in a message, and we are going to delete this, and this will be the send function in our JavaScript, and we are going to set this to pointer underscore string goodbye, and we're going to pass the message into there. Then hit save. Go back into Unity, you'll have this Web3 file, and it should look like a puzzle if you did it properly. Then you want to save, and export. Make sure you switch it to WebGL and hit build and run, and save it inside of the folder where you'll have access to your web server using JavaScript. And this concludes this tutorial. In our next tutorial, we'll be going over how to connect our button to Metamask using JavaScript.